Quigley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gentlemen, thank you for your question, your testimony today. Major, I did have a question for you. As I look at the testimony of some of the testifiers that are coming up after you, the subject of teachers being armed in the classroom is on some of the testimony here. So the argument I hear sometimes from people is that as it relates to Western PA, Central PA, areas that are covered by the state police, that response times to an incident could be longer than, let's say, in a urban setting or even a suburban setting. So first, how would you respond to that? And then secondly, could you give us a bigger picture of what steps are taken, or what would response times be to some of these areas that are more in a rural setting?
Certainly, we cover 66% of the municipalities in Pennsylvania, either full-time or part-time. So troopers are spaced throughout the Commonwealth, and they don't sit at station and wait for a call to come in. They're out in patrol zones. They're geographically dispersed, and we also take a look at the data that comes in, the crime data, to deploy our people effectively to be closer to where the crimes are most likely to occur, including violent crime. It would be very difficult to characterize response time on a particular day at a particular time. Certainly, some incidents will draw, a violent incident will draw troopers over to one area. So it's really tough to characterize what the response time would be in a particular geographic setting. But I can say that our people, we work very closely with our local partners, and certainly in an incident that would occur at a school, particularly anything involving an active shooter, law enforcement will cooperate immediately and respond in unison. School shooting incident that I was involved in, involved the response of probably 25 police departments almost simultaneously. So we would work very closely and coordinate with the municipal agencies as well. As far as teachers being armed in school, it's the position of our agency that trained professional police officers are better suited to counter the active shooter threat than an armed teacher.